Well, I know you agree with me. Thank goodness that World Series is over, so White Sox fans can stop being reminded of where we should have been, where we almost were. The longtime and now former general manager of the team feels our pain. Kenny Williams says he didn't watch any of it.
No. Well, why would I? You want me to watch all those guys out there having all that fun and all those fans cheering and the excitement in their cities and stuff, and it didn't come to our city?
The only thing that keeps you from being totally unhappy about not being in the World Series, at least you have this woman that you like so much. She is Zoraida Zambolin. Sorry, ladies. The recently divorced Kenny Williams has been taken off the dating market by the former Chicago broadcaster turned CNN morning host.
I'm the happiest I've been as an adult in my life.
The change in Williams' job duties should give him more time for their commuter relationship and all the other personal stuff he says he's missed out on for a dozen years.
I don't think people really understand how all-encompassing that position can be. And it is a grind, and it takes a toll on your family life. As
Williams gives up the day-to-day operations of the team, he's settling into his new home and trying to exhale.
All that passion and all that, he really gives himself, right? And so at this stage of the game, how do you work that out?
The first ever African-American general manager in the major leagues, Williams has always lived up to a high profile, a driven workaholic whose good looks and outspoken style make him a media magnet. But he's still somewhat leery of the limelight. When Nike came calling this spring, Williams almost turned him down.
Are you embarrassed?
I'm busy.
His goal is the same as ever, to get busy getting back to the World Series. But now he has to look at everything that makes a franchise successful.
We had always heard, you perform on the field, people will come. And it doesn't happen. You have to look at how you're doing business.
When a first-place team playing in a snazzy stadium cannot fill the seats, there is a problem. Some smart-aleck newsman, a Cubs fan no less, has suggested the Southsiders should make their neighborhood more like Wrigleyville.
Bob Surratt is right. He's absolutely right, but there's nothing we can do about it. While everyone else may want something like that around the ballpark, the neighborhood does not want that.
If it was that easy, they wouldn't need Kenny Williams for the job. So this is a big challenge for Williams, pumping up the revenue stream in an entertainment business, not just sports management. Success with this, though, could take him to the next barrier that he wants to break, ownership. That's really the only opportunity he says could take him away from the White Sox one day.
Just to be clear, I didn't say make it like Wrigleyville. I said take those parking lots that they own and put some Chicago food stands up and so forth.
Well, the politics of Bridgeport will not allow it to become 10 blocks of bars and restaurants. So they're just not going for it.
Don't need 10 blocks, just the area around it.
Maybe he'll hire you. Maybe so.
And he knows I'm a Cub fan.
He knows you're a Cub, but he knows that you mean well.
Despite that, thank you.
Interesting. I sat down with him for quite some time. The most relaxed I've seen him in a decade.
Great to see him at home like
And everybody knows I'm unbiased. I'm not a huge Sox fan, right?
Well, you balance it out here on the ticket.